Hey everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and today we're going to have a bit of stenciling fun. I love when LDRS Creative does their stamp, stencil, and die combos. The newest set from the Spring 2023 collection is the Cosmos set. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I stencil, but keep in mind that this is just my preference, and so you guys can stencil however you like. The great thing about these layering stencils is that there are alignment guides on them. I find it easy to pop these right into the corner of something that has a right angle, but if you want to use the layering guides, it makes it really easy to line these up correctly, especially if you're stenciling in the middle of your card if you wanted to create a one-layer design. So I'm starting with the first stencil. It will be numbered and lettered 1A in the bottom right hand corner, and I'm adding a light pink layer of ink, and then I've just switched that out and I'm coming in with the second stencil. I like to use that right angle of something. I'm using my stamping platform, but I've also used a T-square ruler, something like that, but again, use the layering guides if that's how you like to stencil. After I've completed both layers of my pink flowers, I'm going to come in and start doing an orangey flower. I thought this would be really pretty for spring or for summertime. Now once I keep going on with my stencils, I'm going to do some creative masking. This particular stencil is going to give me the layer details for both of the flowers. So I want to be able to mask off and add color for the orange flowers as well as for the pink flowers. Once that's done, I'll come in and start with my greens for my leaves. So I'm starting with kind of a lighter green and then I'll add a darker green. Alright, so here's what these Cosmos images look like when they are stenciled, and you can stop here. You can die cut these with the coordinating dies and just have them be kind of a no-line coloring look, but I love adding the outline. This is not only going to add the centers to the flowers, but outline the flowers and the leaves as well, and really brings a lot of detail. So I just use my stamping platform, and because this is a clear stamp set, I was able to easily look through those stamps, line them up, and stamp on top with a black Raven hybrid ink, and then I cut them with the coordinating dies. Now we're not done ink blending yet. I have grabbed the basket weave layering stencils, and this is a two-piece layering stencil set. I'm going to use my iced tea hybrid ink, and this is the only color ink I'm going to be using for my background. I'm starting by just adding a light application on the first stencil, and then I'm going to line up the second stencil. This lines up just perfectly. Those opaque layers of the stencil cover up the parts that I've already stenciled, and then the translucent, or the parts that you actually stencil through. That's going to add that second layer of the basket weave. This time I'm still using that iced tea hybrid ink, but I'm coming in with a heavier hand. So I'm going to have a tone-on-tone basket weave background. You can use two separate colors. I think this would be really fun to use maybe a pink pastel color for Easter, but I wanted to just go with the traditional, just kind of like a wicker basket feel. I've chosen one of the Cosmos stamps that I've stenciled, stamped, and die cut out, as well as a sentiment. And then I also have a vellum rectangle from the Delicate Stitches scalloped rectangle dies. I hope you really enjoyed this card. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye!